Does the coronavirus mean it's game over for SEO? How will this impact your website? And is the world about to be plagued with DIY haircuts as Google Trends suggests? It's undeniable, Corona is having a big impact on SEO and your website could take a huge hit. So if you want to understand exactly how to protect your website during Corona, keep watching. In this video, you'll discover 5 ways Corona is impacting SEO, how it's going to affect your website, plus how to make sure that your website survives and thrives during this period. Plus make sure you stick around to the end where I'll reveal the surprising reason why Corona may actually be good for SEO and how you can take advantage of it. And if you're new here, please subscribe so that you don't miss another video from me. So the first issue is that traffic is dropping outside of Corona related searches, okay? So most of the time, most niches are getting hit really hard and they're seeing a huge drop in traffic across all of their top search terms. So for example, if you're in the fashion niche, the gym niche, if you're in the travel niche, all of these niches are getting hit so hard and taking such a massive drop in traffic. Now, obviously, of course, there's some outliers and some niches are doing extremely well as well. So for example, the board games niche, of course, people are going to be buying board games right now, or gardening as well. That's doing pretty well too. But at the same time, most industries are going to take a hit. And the thing is as well, businesses are shutting down, they're laying off employees. And so there's less money in the economy now and less money is being spent. So, when people are in lockdown and they're in quarantine, they're not really bothered about buying a pair of high heels or a new costume for their dog because they're just focused on how to survive this period. And that means leads, sales and traffic across most industries is getting crushed right now. So what can you do about this and how can you improve your traffic? Well, here's some actionable steps to get you through this period. So the first thing I'd recommend is realizing this is temporary. It's not going to last forever. And eventually search engine traffic will recover, it will bounce back and your traffic levels will go back to normal, because Corona's not going to be around forever. Things will calm down and, people will eventually stop tweeting their favorite quarantine routines. And on a serious note, it's not nice seeing your traffic drop by 50% or seeing your rankings take a huge hit. But at the same time, you've got to be grateful for what you do have. And if your family is safe, that's still far more important than SEO or ranking for the best dog food online. So you kind of have to focus on the positives here, realize it won't be forever, and eventually things will get better. Now, the other thing is as well, that if you're really serious about your business and you're serious about your website, then you'll keep investing in it right now because, you can still publish more content, you can still get more backlinks, and eventually when we come out of this, your website will be in an even better position to take advantage of your SEO traffic versus before. Now, number 2, you may think it's an opportunity to produce Corona-related content or to pump out loads of content because there's going to be so many people searching for particular niches along with a keyword around Corona. Now, I'd be very careful about this from an ethical perspective because if it's fear-related marketing, you should definitely avoid that. That's not good for your brand image. Unless you're truly an authority on the subject, you probably shouldn't produce content on this topic. The other thing is as well that from monetizing your content, Google, Facebook, YouTube, they're all blocking ads around Corona to stop fake news. And that's fair enough, right? That's a good thing. So, it doesn't really make sense from a business perspective. It doesn't make sense unless you're truly an authority on the subject and you're educating people. And if you're doing anything fear related, you should be very careful with your brand image. So if you're thinking about publishing an article on 30 reasons to stock up on toilet roll, for example, now probably isn't the right time. Also, Google are attempting to stop the spread of misinformation around Corona, which means there's probably a factor in the algorithm that accounts for this and stops the spread of fake news. However, it isn't all bad news for SEO, and here's why. So right now is an awesome time for link building outreach, especially if you're using cold email. So for example, with me and my link building agency, we're getting higher reply rates, higher response rates, higher conversion rates, and we're building more links than ever for our clients. So this is an awesome opportunity for you to take advantage of if you're using cold email to build links to your site. And if you're not, I definitely recommend it. In fact, you should subscribe so that you don't miss another link building tutorial from me, and that will really help you get some links in. So when people are stuck at home and they're working remotely in quarantine, they're answering the emails because usually emails are at the bottom of the priority list. But right now, email response rates are going to be much higher because people have nothing else to do. So that's why I recommend investing in link building right now. It will help your website. It's one of the most important ranking factors. And if you're using cold email, you'll see much better reply rates, especially during this period. And that may continue for some time. And if you can use this time to get ahead and to grow your website while your competitors are struggling, you're going to see awesome results, but I'll come on to that later. And this works extremely well when you pair it with number 5, which I will show you. Now, SEOs are kind of taking a big hit right now with advertising CPM. So if you're monetizing your website with ads, you've probably seen a huge drop in revenue, especially compared to what you usually make. And that's simply because clients have less money, they can't operate as a normal business, and therefore they're spending less money or even pausing their complete budget on ads. And therefore, as the price goes down, the average CPM and the money you make from advertising is going to decrease as well. And that may continue until finally things are back to normal after Corona. So it's a big problem, but at the same time, if you're monetizing your content with ads and that's the only income source you have, then it's a big lesson to realize that you should monetize your content in different ways, okay? So for example, you could be using info products, Amazon products, ads, and there are loads of different ways to monetize your content so that, okay, even if ads go down, then you can sell in other ways and you can still make money from your content. And the thing is as well, you've got to really diversify the ways that you monetize your website. Now, to be honest, I think this trend is going to continue. So CPMs are going to continue to go down. Clients are going to continue to pause their budget. And that is a grim reality for SEOs right now, you know, especially if you're monetizing your content mostly with ads. But at the same time, you know, as ads go down and the CPMs go down, this is an opportunity, especially if you sell products or services and you can get some really cheap advertising, you can get some more exposure to your brand, and you can drive more traffic to your site using much lower rates for ads. I would also say that this is going to hit offline advertisers much harder than it will online advertisers. So that's something to be optimistic and grateful about. Now keep watching, because here's the biggest reason why Corona is actually good for SEO. You see, right now is a very good time to be productive on your website. And you know, day to day, most of the year, we're very busy, we're very proactive, and we never really get around to the strategical things, and we're very tactical with the way we do things. You know, I'm like that particularly, right? So when we have more time and we're more focused on our business and things have slowed down a little, we can figure out, okay, what are the strategical changes I need to make with SEO on my website to improve things in the future? And if you can double down on that and you can focus, I know it's very hard at the minute, you know, I know it's very hard right now to stay motivated and focused, but if you can, then you're going to see much better results with your website. You're going to get more things done, and in the long run, even though things are difficult, you will see bigger improvements, especially when all of this calms down. So for me, I will be thinking, right, what can I learn? What can I study? What can I improve on my business? What are the strategical changes I can make long term that will have the biggest impact on my website? And how can I do that? Also, what processes can you improve on your business in terms of managing your team, in terms of automating stuff? And what tools will make you more effective in the long run? And also, something else that I personally like to do when it comes to my business is just have some thinking time and some thinking sessions where I don't do anything else but just ask myself one single question for an hour, try and figure out the answers to that and learn how I can grow in a strategic way. And if you have the time to do that right now, if you're stuck at home or you're in quarantine, this is such a good opportunity. It's something I recommend for anyone who owns a business or is trying to grow a business. It will help you a lot in the long run, and it will save you so much time as well. And the thing is as well, every hour you invest in a session like this will save you hours and hours of frustration in the future. So thanks for watching. That's it from me. If you enjoyed this video, please smash a like on it and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss another video from me. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below.